We stand at a remarkable moment in human history. The pace of change is accelerating faster than ever before. New discoveries and powerful new tools arrive not just every year, but seemingly every month. In this essay, we will embark on a journey through time. We will imagine a possible timeline for our future. First, we will look at the decades immediately ahead of us. Then, we will peer further into the next centuries. Our exploration will focus on two grand and interconnected ideas. The first is the profound possibility that human beings may soon live much, much longer lives. The second is the dream that humanity will travel to and establish new homes on other planets. These are not separate paths, but two roads that will merge. The story of our future is a story of steps. Each small advance builds upon the one before it. In the immediate future, over the next 10 to 20 years, the most important changes will be foundational. They will be the small, steady steps that make the giant leaps of tomorrow possible. Our computers will become vastly more powerful. This increased processing power, combined with sophisticated artificial intelligence, will act as a supercharger for scientific discovery. Researchers will analyze massive biological data sets at incredible speeds. They'll identify complex patterns behind diseases and aging. New, highly targeted drug development will accelerate dramatically, moving from a decade-long process to just a few years. Gene therapy will shift from experimental rare treatment to a more mainstream medical tool. As we move into the middle of the 21st century, the progress that began in the previous decades will start to compound, leading to truly transformative changes. By 2076, gene therapies will likely be a standard part of healthcare for many. The ability to edit our DNA will have matured. Doctors may be able to perform precise genetic repairs that not only fix single-gene disorders, but also reduce the risk of complex polygenic diseases like diabetes and heart disease. This preventative approach to medicine will mean that a person's genetic lottery at birth no longer dictates their health destiny. The promise of age reversal research will begin to become a reality. Instead of just slowing aging, new therapies will emerge that can actively repair age-related damage at the cellular and tissue level. Imagine treatments that use bespoke stem cells to regenerate a damaged heart, or nanobots that swim through the bloodstream to clear out the plaque that causes neurodegeneration. People might undergo annual rejuvenation therapies that effectively turn back their biological clock by a year or two. The connection between living longer, healthier lives and our ability to explore the cosmos is direct and powerful. Expanding the human health span is not just a benefit for life on Earth. It becomes a critical enabler for our expansion into the solar system. Interplanetary travel is a long, arduous endeavor. A journey to Mars alone takes many months. Missions to establish a permanent presence or explore even more distant worlds like the moons of Jupiter. For a person with a traditional lifespan, dedicating such a huge fraction of their one life to a single mission is a monumental sacrifice. It limits the pool of candidates and the scope of what we can attempt. However, if a human can expect to live for 150 or 200 years in good health, the entire equation changes. Looking further into the future, into the next century and beyond, the changes could be as dramatic as the shift from the Stone Age to the Information Age. By the year 2200, the tools of genetic engineering may be so powerful and safe that they become a routine part of ensuring a healthy life. We may be able to eliminate the genetic basis for nearly all diseases at birth. The human genome might be optimized for longevity, resilience, and even adaptation to new environments. This would not be about creating, designer babies in a superficial sense, but about giving every person the biological foundation for a long, healthy, and capable life, free from the suffering of inherited illness. The concept of age reversal could mature into a standard part of life. It might not be a single treatment. These incredible technological advancements bring with them equally immense ethical responsibilities. A future where people can live for centuries and travel between planets is filled with promise, but it is also fraught with potential pitfalls. One of the most urgent questions we must confront is that of access and fairness. who gets these life-extending treatments? If age reversal therapies are available only to the wealthiest individuals, we risk creating a biological schism in our species, a class of near-immortal elites, and a vast majority of people who live and die as they always have. This would create an inequality more profound than any in human history. We must also establish clear and wise regulations for the use of powerful technologies like gene editing. We need a global consensus on what is permissible, guided by a deep respect for human dignity, diversity, and the unforeseen consequences of altering our own biological code. The future that lies before us can be brighter than we can possibly imagine. The convergence of new technologies has the potential to heal our bodies, extend our lives, and carry us to new worlds. We have the ability to do this, together. The choice is ours. We must support science, share openly, craft fair rules, educate widely, bridge nations, and care for Earth. Let us choose this path with care, with courage, and with a deep and abiding love for all people, for all time to come.